Hello and welcome to today's morning yoga flow, which is going to be great to boost energy and leave you feeling good. Everybody is welcome to take part. No need for any props, but if you'd like to use some and you know how to modify, feel free to grab some. So we're going to begin in a kneeling position, just like this. You can untuck or tuck the toes, the choice is yours. And we're going to extend the arms and just start to warm up through the wrists and all the way up into the elbows. So we're going to open and close our fingers, stretch them all the way out, and then create a tight fist. You're going to do this as fast as you can, and we're going to keep going until we feel a little burn. I'm starting to feel it, so I'm going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give them a shake. And then shake it all the way up to the shoulders. Now place your hands onto your legs, wherever you want, wherever's most comfortable. Sitting up tall, close your eyes and just take a moment to feel that tingling sensation going through the forearms and all the way down into your fingertips. Finding that body and breath and brain connection. Taking some nice deep inhales and exhales. Keeping it through the nose if that's possible for you today. Become aware of the rise and fall of your chest and your belly as you breathe in and out. Bringing all of your attention and awareness to the breath and to the body. Inhale, raise the arms all the way to the sky. Keep your eyes closed, but allow your face to follow up. Take a big stretch and exhale the arms out to the side, nice and slowly. Press the palms away, all the way down towards the ground. When your fingertips touch the floor, just drop your head to one side. Feeling a stretch through the shoulder, the neck, maybe even all the way to the fingertips. And let's find some neck rolls from shoulder to shoulder. Following the breath. Taking one more roll. And then draw your head to center. Just roll your wrists out, coming towards each other. We're going to interlace the hands. Press one hand up and the other down, stretching through both sides of each hand. Take a couple of breaths. And then swap. Opposite hand comes on top now. Release, give them a shake. You can change position of your feet, so you can tuck them now, or you can untuck them if they were already tucked. Or you can sit into your hero pose by opening your heels out to the sides of the mat and sit down between the heels. This is not accessible for everyone, so just take a seated position that works for you. And we're going to open our arms out to the sides, draw them towards each other. Wrap the right on top of the left, either once, just like this, or twice. Maybe the palms can touch. Sit up tall and we'll take a couple of deep breaths, stretching the back of the shoulders. Release your hands, open them out, draw them behind you. See if you can maybe touch your hands behind you. If not, that's okay, go as far as you can. And then let's bring them back forwards, wrapping the left on top of the right, either once or twice, back into your eagle arms. Deep breaths. Release your arms, bring them back behind you again. See if you can touch or interlace them. No worries if not. And then draw them forwards. We're going to come up onto our knees, into our tabletop. So knees under hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale to drop the belly, look up, taking our cat-cows. Exhale, arch, tucking the chin and the tailbone. Follow your breath. Let's come back to a neutral spine. Extend the hands out long in front of you. Draw your forehead down to the mat, keeping your hips where they are so your knees are still stacking the hip bones. Keep your elbows off of the ground for our puppy pose. Hugging the belly back, some nice deep breaths. From here, tuck your chin towards your chest as you lift your head and roll your spine forwards, bringing your hip bones down to the ground. Inhale into a cobra. You don't have to be as lifted as I am. You may be down here, that's okay. And then exhale, bring your chest down. Lift your arms and your legs and thighs off of the ground. For our locust pose, take your arms alongside your body, strengthening and awakening the back body. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, lower. Rest your head onto your palms. Inhale to rise back into your locust pose, arms alongside the body. See how much of the leg you can lift, maybe even parts of the thigh. Couple of deep breaths. Exhale down, head to your hands. Relax all the muscles here. And again, inhale to rise into your locust. This time bend your legs so that your feet are coming towards your hands. Try to grip either the shins, the ankles, or the inside edges of the feet. And we're going to kick up into the sky into our bow pose. Lift as high as you can. And exhale down. We're going to plant our hands, tuck your toes, and lift up using the power of your core into your plank. Squeezing your glutes, maybe walk your feet towards each other and find a rock, forwards and back. If this is too much for you, you can bring your knees down to the ground. For a modified plank, a more beginner variation. And then send your bum to the sky for a bit of a hamstring stretch. Your feet are touching. Hug your belly back. And then tuck your chin and roll forwards. Back into your plank. You can find that rock if that feels good, forwards and back. And then send your tailbone up and back. Step your feet hip distance, downward facing dog. Maybe even walk your dog if you're feeling stiff this morning. And when you find some comfort, become still. It's okay if your heels don't touch the ground. Maybe with time they will. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. Rest your neck, hug your belly back. Raise your left leg up, look between your hands and start to come up onto the right tippy toes. We're going to draw that knee nice and slow towards the chest, coming forwards to plank. Step through the hands if you can, into a runner's lunge, finding a rock forwards and back again. And then slowly draw the back knee down to the ground for our low lunge. Come on up, take your hands to your heart center in prayer, or take them up to the sky. Enjoying a few breaths in this pose. You can stay here. We're going to bring our left arm down to the mat. Inhale the right arm up and over your head, side body stretch, and getting a little deeper into the psoas there on the left, on the right. Come on back up to center. We're going to start to straighten the front leg. Keep your hands lifted off the mat at this point if you can. Start to lean forwards. Take your arms alongside your body. You can keep your front toes pointed, or you can send them up towards the sky for our Ardha Hanumanasana half split pose. This is an active half split, so hug your belly button back. If this is too much, just plant your hands and find a more passive, relaxing variation. Making sure you're feeling that delicious hamstring stretch here on the left. And then inhale, come on forwards, low lunge. We're going to find a little movement. Exhale into your active Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Last time, inhale, low lunge. And you can plant your hands from here or take them to the front knee for support. We're going to lift up off the back knee, squeeze the glutes. Now we're in a high lunge. You might want to step your back foot a little closer towards the front. High lunge. Back heel is off the ground. Hips are both facing forwards, your hip bones. And then exhale, open up, warrior two. Look beyond the left fingertips. Maybe roll the wrists out if that feels nice. From here, let's take the left hand down to the ground, inside edge of the left foot. Right hand raises to the sky. More intermediate yogis can always take a bind if you would like. Otherwise, keep that hand planted on the ground. And then we're all going to frame the front foot, face forwards into your runner's lunge. And start to rock yourself back by straightening the front leg ever so slightly. It's okay if you can't straighten very much. We're just playing around with a little bit of a pyramid pose here. Just warming up. No need to straighten all the way. And then roll forward, bending the front knee, step into your plank. From your plank, roll over onto the right wrist, coming into your side plank. Beginners, you can find some support by placing the top knee into a pyramid type of pose, like a tripod, should I say, helping you with the balance and the strength that you need. Come back through into your full plank, hold it, maybe find a rock, and we're going to roll over onto the left side. Inhale, raise this right arm up to the sky. Remember to use one of your legs in front of you for support if you need it. Roll forwards into your plank once again. Beginners, please take your knees down from here. And we're all going to exhale all the way down to the ground. All the way to the belly. Lift the hands off the mat. Inhale, raise the chest. Exhale down. Rest your head onto your hands. Relax every muscle before we move on to the other side. Lift your head, lift your hands, use your spine just to lift your chest one last time. And then plant your hands, press up into your plank. Find a rock forwards and back, hug your belly button as tightly back towards your spine as you can. And then send your bum up to the sky, downward facing dog. Relax your neck. Raise the right leg off the ground, look between your hands. Come up onto the tippy toes of the left foot, draw that knee to your chest and slowly move forwards into your plank. Step between the hands if you can. Into your runner's lunge, find some comfort here, maybe moving, maybe being still. And then we're going to slowly draw the back knee to the ground, low lunge. Come on up, lift your chest up to the sky. Hands to heart center or all the way up to the sky. Okay, beginners, stay here if you would like to, or you can draw this right hand down to the mat. Inhale the left up and over your ear, side body stretch, getting even deeper into the psoas muscle on the left. Raise back up to the center. We're going to start to straighten the front leg back into that half split. Ardha Hanumanasana. You can keep the toes pointed at the front or send them up towards the sky. If you're keeping the pose active, we want to take the arms alongside the body, feeling that hamstring stretch, but using a bit of balance and strength to hold us here. If you want it to be passive, just plant your hands down and sink into the pose. Start to bend into the front knee. Inhale, raise the arms up. Low lunge. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Ardha Hanumanasana. Half split. Inhale, raise up. Low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale back into your low lunge. You can use your hands for support at the front knee or just lift up off the back knee. So we're in our high lunge. Hands raise up to the sky. You find that power in your glutes, in your core, and in your legs to hold you here with intention. Building that energy from deep within. And then open up into your warrior two. Now your hips are nice and open, looking beyond the right fingertips. The front knee is still bent. Placing this right hand down on the inside edge of the right foot. Look up towards the left fingertips. Hug your belly button back. You can stay here or you can take this right arm underneath the leg, maybe finding a bind. This is more intermediate. So just do what you feel is right for you today. And release. Plant your hands either side of the front foot. Coming into almost a pyramid pose, but move with the breath and the body. So no need to straighten this front leg too far, just until you feel that stretch. And then coming forward into that runner's lunge. Just finding that movement being slow and mindful. One last time. And then coming back into our runner's lunge, we're going to plant the hands, step back into plank. From here you can take another round of side planks or take a rest in a child's pose. The choice is yours. We're going to roll onto the left hand. Inhale, raise the right hand up to the sky. Into your side plank. Come back down into a full plank here. Maybe find a little rock forwards and back. Take a rest if you need. Or join me and roll over to the right. Into our side plank. Over to the right. Whatever you're choosing to do, whether you're resting or exerting more energy, they're both just as wonderful for your body, so never feel you're not doing enough. And then roll forwards, full plank. Find that rock again. Beginners, bring your knees down. The rest of you can stay up high. And we're going to bend the elbows, Chaturanga, all the way down. Inhale. Lift your hands off the ground, lifting using your spine. Exhale down. Taking a little breather together. Relaxing all your muscles. Tuning back in with the breath. From here, lift your head and we're going to press ourselves back towards our heels, just how we started in the beginning. Take a moment here to breathe, nice deep breaths. Take the tops of your hands to your legs. Allow your shoulders to be heavy. Stay with your breath, bringing your awareness to the noise of your breath and the feeling and sensations of your body as you inhale and exhale. Open your eyes and we're going to slowly extend the legs out long in front of us and just come on all the way down into our Savasana. So we're going to take our feet as wide as the mat, allow them to hang heavy, taking the arms a few inches away from the body with the palms facing the sky. Coming into a natural breath. Just taking a moment here together before we end our class. Allow your whole body to become heavy. Your breath to become natural. And your mind to stay in this moment. Bringing all awareness to the sensations of the body and the sound and feeling of the breath. That this is how we find presence This is how we let go of thoughts. You can stay and meditate in your Savasana as long as you would like, or wiggle your fingertips and your toes with me. And then start to rotate the ankles and the wrists in one direction. And then in the other. Inhale, raise the hands above the head, take a big stretch. Roll onto the side body, try to keep your eyes closed throughout this whole process. And then we're going to press ourselves up into a seat of your choice with the eyes still closed. Make your way there. Sit up tall. We're going to take the arms out to the side in a T shape. Press the fingertips up, pull them apart and press them up towards the sky. Drop your head to the left and start to find a couple of neck rolls from shoulder to shoulder. Taking one more roll from here. Bring your head back to center and raise your hand to the sky. Allow your face to follow. Draw your hands down to your heart center in prayer. Rub your palms together. Create a warm friction. And then place your palms over your eyelids. Take 2 slow but kind of deep inhales through your nose. 2 like this. Exhale out the mouth, a nice sigh. 2 more. Last one. Before you move your hands, take a moment to set an intention for your day, and feel free to share that intention at the end of the class. Slowly move your hands away. You can bat your eyelids open. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that this class set your day on the right path and energized you, ready and raring to go. Let me know in the comments what your intention was and also what you thought of today's class. It would be beautiful to hear from you. Until our next one, have a wonderful day. Namaste.